Hello everyone, my name is Eostrix. Welcome back if you've been here, and if you haven't, now you have. Welcome as well. Today I'm introducing my commander deck, Nihilove and War. To help in this commander deck, we have the quite obvious commander, Nihiloor. Yes, just the one word. Nihiloor is a 3/5 legendary creature horror for 2 white, blue, black that has the 2 abilities. The first being, when ATBs for each opponent tap an untapped creature, gain control of another target creature with toughness less than the tapped creature as long as we control Nihiloor. And the second ability being, whenever you attack with a creature an opponent owns, you gain 2 life and that player loses 2 life. However, this ability is not the main priority of the deck. What we're going to be doing is mix between taking others' creatures to sacrifice and apologizing through group hug cards. And now that we have that set up, let's start with group hug. Brina the Demagogue, something to help push people another way than you, draws cards to trigger punishment. Gerper Ori, ramp for all, card draw for all. Jace Balerion, card draw, could be mill. Quain, Itinerant Meddler, the original version of this deck's commander, but now in the 99. Lore Broker, card selection for the table, a good time. Mind's Aglow, group hug, but make it able to be paid by everyone. Sizan, Perverter of Truth, says pervert, but it could also be card draw. And Chadrick's Silver Quill, optional giving before combat. You can't just share the love as we need some more, so we have Group Punishment. Braid's Arisen Nightmare, one of our 2 Braids, gives us a sack outlet and also makes others sack in return. Fate and Raveler, they draw a card, they take 1 damage. Intellect Devour allows you to cast other spells, something funny looking. And Underworld Dreams, more punishment for drawing a card, giving has to have a downside. And while I try to be a good man, this deck is centered around some fun. Shenanigans. Aminatu the Fate Shifter, deck manipulation, blinking and trading, but we can also take some stuff back and or give it back. Blatant Thievery, as it sounds. Braid's Conjurer Adept, people put stuff down but don't think about us taking it usually. Fractured Identity, kill something problematic, make 3 of them. Kaiga the Tidestar, good use of the legendary rule, steals creatures. Mind Flayer, steals a creature on ETB. Subjugate the Hobbits, steal everything in mana value 3 or less, which is often a lot. To lose, Clever Conductor, way to get cards back from Conniving, also discarding. And Wander and Archaic / Explore the Fastlands, usually the front face but could group hug with the back. We need something to look for in the deck, thus we have Personal Gain. Demonic Tutor, way to find cards for combos or an emergency. Dissipation Field, way to return their big creature to get through to their hand, ETB be damned. Kamiz, Obscura Oculus, makes unblockables, connives and gives double strike. Keeper of the Accord, way to maintain board state, ramp. Lich's Mastery, combos with Quasar infinitely, just normal fun otherwise. Lightning Greaves, way to protect a creature you need to keep. Temple Altasaur, good card combo with Dissipation Field, good in general. Tavish Svat, Doom of Fools, Steel Commanders, always wanted to use it, and here I have it. And Will Sign of Peace, way to reduce mana cost via life gain. Now for the 3 Re's of helping the planet, and I'm not joking, starting with Reduce. Altar of Dementia, sack outlet mill. Ashnod's Altar, sack outlet mana. Corrupted Conviction, sack outlet cards. Daxos of Melitus, steal 1 card to cast. Omnixilus the Hate Twisted, destroy 1 creature and force draws. Quasar, Augur of Agonies, draw and gain 1 on card draw. Ravenous Chupacabra, destroyed creature on ETB. Route, board wipe. Thieving Amalgam, gain and drain with stolen creatures before sacking them. Village Rites, sack outlet, draw. And Void Rend, uncomfortable non-land destruction. Reuse, Athreos, Shroud Veiled. Fairish, creature recursion. Attrition, sack and destroy. Conjurer's Closet, permanent blinking. Ephemerate, blink twice as we need help, please, this is a cry for Heliod the Radiant Dawn, / Heliod the Warped Clips. Enchantment Recursion, / Flash Enabler, / cost reduction for opponents drawing cards. Kinzu of the Bleak Coven, another part of the original idea, recreates the creature as a 1/1 with Toxic. Soul Herder, blink a creature on end step. Teleportation Circle, blink a creature of ours, or blink a creature to its owner for a deal. And Whispered Blood Liturgist, sack outlet, recursion. And Recycle. Agent of Treachery, steal a creature on ETB. Breach the Multiverse, mill and steal. Evacuation, emergency exit but for all creatures, a big apology. Gisa, Glorious Resurrector, a fair reanimator and also good for making sackable creatures. Rite of Replication, copy something if we need its effects, Treachery or Kaiga, or for fun. Who am I to stop you? And Scourge Familiar, discard a card for mana. The stuff that's going to help us fix ourselves, we have a bit of mana. Arcane Signet, Azorius Signet, Dimir Signet, Felwar Stone, and Orzhov Signet. Who would have guessed? And lastly, the most skipped over part of any deck tech, the lands. Adakar Waste, Arcane Sanctum, Ash Barrens, Bad River, Command Tower, Contaminated Aquifer, Darkwater Catacombs, Deserted Beach, Ijango, Seat of the Empire, Exotic Orchard, Fabled Passage, Floodplain, Myriad Landscape, Otawara Soaring City, Path of Ancestry, Prairie Stream, Raphine's Tower, Shattered Sanctum, Shipwrecked Marsh, Skycloud Expanse, Sunken Hollow, Sunlit Marsh, Takanuma Abandoned Mire, Temple of Deceit, Temple of Enlightenment, Temple of Silence, 4 Islands, 4 Plains, and 4 Swamps. As many of you know, I like to make more fun/casual decks, and this is again, no exception. I think this deck is really fun, though it is kind of a steely deck. I think that you immediately sacking that creature reduces the anger people feel toward you, and you could also use this to borrow a creature for combat, cut deals, and more. Thank you for making it this far. To see more of my deck tech, see the playlist here, and a video YouTube things you will like right beside it. And while you're at it, consider subscribing as well. See you next time. Goodbye.